Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to Infinite Love, your local hippie here, or as most people call me, Angelica. It's me. It's a beautiful day. We're out here in Red Rocks and soaking up a little bit of nature. So Lightworkers, I want to talk about Lightworkers today. Let me preface this video by saying, just like anything else, like star seeds, indigos, or whatever, these are simply labels that we use to define a certain type of soul that came into Earth to perform a certain service to humanity. So they exhibit certain type of traits. You have to remember that the term lightworker is just a label. That's just that, and it doesn't make anybody any more special than anybody that doesn't exhibit these type of traits. So let's get into it, shall we? So what is a light worker? Light workers are the souls who came here to be the first to awaken into truths of this world, and they're actually the ones that have come here that chose to help humanity reawaken to what we really are, and to also help the masses heal from the effects of fear. Lightworkers came to do a pretty damn big job. A lot of us are if you're a lightworker, you're one of the first to awaken, and to society you might even seem a little crazy because everybody is all in this big mass kind of illusory type of world that's going on, and you see it for what it really is. And they have come here to help reawaken and awaken the masses. Like I said, lightworkers are the first ones to wake up during this mass awakening that's spreading throughout the world, and it hasn't quite spread completely, but there are a lot of us that are awake, that are doing this type of work, making these types of videos that are like, they heard the traits and like, oh man, I'm a light worker, I have stuff to do, and how do I do it? And that's kind of how it was for me. Lightworkers came here to help humanity awaken and heal from the effects of fear. They've also come to be the light workers. They've come here to work with light and be the light. They have come here to be the lights of good and truth in the world. They've come to help humanity be that light for humanity, kind of spark your light, your inner light. Light workers have also come to raise consciousness, and they have also come to raise the collective vibration. And you might even notice that some of these terms, light workers, starseed, indigos, you might even notice, like I did, that some of them have some of the similar traits, like empaths or whatever have you, and that's completely normal. Just a lot of these people, light workers, empaths, indigos, they're the sensitive people that have come here to help humanity awaken. That's all. These souls are the ones that chose to come here and help humanity, and in doing so they're kind of like the mystics and the sages of the modern era. Number one, you felt like you never fit in. I can attest to this. From day one, I never felt like I fit in. Even with my own family, I was kind of always what I deemed as the black sheep, but it was really like a rainbow sheep with, that never really fit in and never fit into any kind of social circle or really, and I did have my own friends and stuff like that in school or whatever, but I was always totally, completely different. And I think that that's a big thing for light workers, is they really have never fit in anywhere. Number two, society doesn't really make sense to you. It's backwards, it's hateful, it's corrupt, people are cold. You've noticed this your entire life, and you're just like, you've always had that it never really made sense to you, and it was always kind of this cold thing that it didn't feel right. Number 3, do you dislike or even hate systematic structures? You know, the ones that only really help and assist or even work for the top 1% of who have the wealth. These are systems like the government, religion. A lot of religions can be control-based or fear-based, can be cultural programming, even our educational systems. A lot of that stuff that teachers are allowed to teach are from a curriculum, obviously, and a lot of the right brain programs are like art, like music, are being done away with, and it's being skewed to more of a left brain type of system where we're only analytical, logical, kind of turn us into robots. So you see these systems for what they really are. You see right through them. You can see the control. You can see the fear that people buy into. Number 4, you know you're different. Now, let's preface this by saying everybody's different. Everybody is unique in their own beautiful way. You know you're different, and you know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. You know it. You don't know how you know, but you've always known that you came here to do something big. You're meant to do something big with your life. And you're absolutely right. I've had that feeling my entire life. And when I found out I was a light worker, it's like I remembered something that I never even knew I knew. But I knew that I knew it the moment that I seen it, that I read these articles explaining all these traits. I was like, oh man, this is what I came for. This is the big thing. Number 5, you like to help. You're a helper soul. You love to help people. You love, even that you may have an aversion to people. You may not even like to be around people. You may not even like people because you find them cold and hateful. But you have this just need and this want deep inside you that you want to help. Number 6, you know something big is coming. You can't put your finger on it, or maybe you can. Maybe you do know. But you know that beyond a doubt something is coming, and you can feel the energy ramping up. Something big's coming, you know. Number 7, if you're watching this, you might be a light worker. You probably are, because most people, most of society, are not looking for this type of information. They're not looking for it. It's not even in the realm of possibility for them. You, being a light worker, know that all of these things are real, very real, and the possibilities are really infinite, obviously. And if you're watching this, you're probably a light worker. So those are the 7 signs that you maybe are in fact a light worker. And if you are, it's time for you to begin your awakening process. If you're a light worker, it's time for you to shine your own light. And obviously, I'll even say this, that even light workers, when they wake up, they have to get their own awakening kind of going, up and running, and really start seeing all of these truths in the world before they can start shining their own light. But if you're a light worker, it's time to wake up, and it's time to start shining your light into the world. And that is really, that's it for light workers. So like, subscribe, and share my videos, especially if they resonate with you. I appreciate all the love, and hopefully in return I get some of that love back, so we can get all of this information out there and more people have access to these type of things, and they know about these type of things. So until then, research and be knowledgeable, and empower yourself with as much knowledge as you can. Infinite love, you guys. Peace.